Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all, my dear pupils at home? I am wishing you a happy stay at home during this COVID-19 pandemic. May Allah's protection continue to be on us all. Ameen. This is Mr. Fijabi TA from Primary 4 of CTY International School, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. I'm presenting to you basic science and technology. Today, I shall be teaching you classification and examples of types of materials. Before we continue, let's remind ourselves on the last lesson. During the last lesson, we taught about identification of materials. We said materials are the basic things from which finished technological products can be made. They are also called raw materials. I hope you did not forget that. Good. Then we proceeded by telling ourselves about the types of materials. Can you mention the three major types of materials? Yes. 1. Wood. Good. 2. Metals. Yes. 3. Plastics. Good of you. Now, we also taught about the uses of these major types of materials. We said wood can be used to make furniture, electric poles, papers, and so on and so forth. Then metals can be used to make cars, aeroplanes, tractors, nails, etc. Then also plastics can be used to make television sets, buckets, electrical appliances, etc. Good of you. So today, on the lesson today, I shall be teaching you classification and examples of types of materials. Let's take them one after the other. Wood. Wood is classified into two, namely hardwood and softwood. Examples of hardwood are iroko, teak, mahogany, maple, and obeche. Then softwood. Examples include larch, pine, and fig. Those are the classification and examples of wood. Then the second type of materials is metals. Different types of metals are 1. Ferrous metals, which contains iron. Example of this is the steel. The second classification of metals is the non-ferrous metals, which does not contain iron. Example of these are copper and aluminium. Then the third classification of metals is the liquid metal, which is liquid at room temperature. Example of this is the mercury. Good. You got that? Fine. Now, the third types of materials is the plastics. These are grouped into two. They are 1. Thermosoftening plastics, which are also called thermoplastics. Example is polyalkenes. Then the second group of plastics is thermosetting plastics. Example of this is polyurethanes. So this is what we have for ourselves today. So don't forget that in this lesson, we taught about the classification and examples of types of materials. We said wood is classified into two, namely hardwood and softwood, and we gave examples in each case. Also, metals are of different types. The first type is the ferrous metals, which contain iron. The second type of metal is the non-ferrous metals. Example of this is copper and aluminium. And the third type of metal is the liquid metals, which is liquid at room temperature. Example of this is the mercury. Then we also proceeded to plastics, which are also grouped into two. They are the thermosoftening plastics and the thermosetting plastics. So we have come to the end of the lesson today. So may Almighty Allah remind us all that we have learned and give us retentive memory. So before we go on today, can you tell me the classification of this type of materials? Yes. Good of you. Yes, mention one. Wood is classified into two: hardwood and softwood. Good. Metals are classified into three: ferrous metals, yes; non-ferrous metals, yes; and the liquid metals. Good. Then plastics are also grouped into two. We have the thermosoftening plastics and we have the thermosetting plastics. Good of you. So today we have come to the end of the lesson today. May Allah give us retentive memory to remember all that we have learned. So I will send to you the assignment on the assignment platform, so you can check on that on the assignment platform. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.